Okay, first question is what is it about these stories and these characters that make them so appealing to audiences?
I think the thing that makes these stories and these characters so appealing to audiences is they're very identifiably human. Even the aliens and the droids, they all have wants, they all have desires, they all have flaws, they all have dreams and unrealized dreams and potential, and maybe they fall short of that potential. And I think that that's something that's completely relatable to everyone, whether you're a little person or whether you're a little kid or whether you're an old head Star Wars fan. I think that there's something for you in all of these stories, and I think that the secret sauce on top of that is seeing things that you've never seen before, going to planets that you could only dream about in your imagination, and there they are in front of you, and add on top of that the fun of Lego, and you're in for a good time.
Yeah, there's an aspirational wish fulfillment to all of Star Wars, every edge of it. And yeah, as Dan said, Lego has a whole other, dimension that it takes it where you can become a part of the story, you can be creating the story, you can be rebuilding the story, and it's been really exciting to make that come to life.
Without giving too much away, what are some of the different galaxies we get a glimpse of?
Without giving too much away, some of the galaxies that we get a glimpse of over the course of the series are, of course, our rebuilt, mashed up Star Wars galaxy that took the component pieces of the Star Wars galaxy that we are all familiar with and has rearranged and reorganized them into completely different shapes. Heroes are villains, villains are heroes, ships are mashed up, planets are mashed up. That's all different. But in this new series, we also go to a realm where the missing pieces of all of these rebuilt galaxies have fallen into sort of a secret existence. And we get to explore this new realm that has untold pieces of the past.
Yeah, and that was what's fun about exploring this new area is we can reference deep cuts in both Star Wars and Lego that I think a lot of fans will be very excited to see that nobody can see coming. And it was really, us tapping in with our inner kids that were just excited to play with our Star Wars Lego. And if we could do anything and build anything, what would it be? Who would we want to play with? And that's kind of what the show is.
Awesome. And our last question is can you talk about some of the new characters that we get to meet this time around?
So some of the new characters that we get to meet this time around include some brand new characters like Solitus, our bad guy, who has come from a secret realm to take his revenge on our rebuilt galaxy, but also some deep cut characters from the greater Star Wars saga, like Jackson the Rabbit, who has come originally came from the Marvel Comics from the late 70s. We also get to meet a new probe droid named Viper, who has a very fun relationship with Servo, played by Michael Cusack, and Viper is played by Jennifer Hale, who's sort of a Star Wars legend in her own right.
We've
And what
got
else?
the Ahsoka, Ashley Eckstein comes back to play her iconic role. It's been a few years since we've heard her be Ahsoka, but our Ahsoka's a little different in this rebuilt galaxy. We've got a brickhead Ahsoka. We've never really seen what a talking, walking brickhead is like and how that interacts with the minifigs that you're used to. So that is super fun.
And there's a couple of other Easter eggs I think people are going to be excited about, including Darth Revan from Knights of the Old Republic and Cal Kestis from Jedi Outcast and Jedi Survivor. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this series that I think Star Wars fans and Lego fans are going to be extremely excited about.